Hey guys, welcome back to another. This is gonna be like a sit down, let's talk, let's chit chat about these 2023 goals. Yeah, we're gonna get kind of straight into it because y'all know how I like to do. Baby girl likes to talk, and all this vision board, all this manifesting, all this, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool, do you boo, but I'm gonna do things a little bit different. I'm gonna set maybe one or two goals and let's stick with that, so that way it can help with the rest of my life, you know what I'm saying? Because if you set these goals, it's going to continue to help in other areas. So let's get straight into this video, and I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, so I wanted to get into a little bit of like what I mean by when I say manifesting and vision boards. I think whatever you do is fine. Whatever helps you focus is fine. Whatever vision you have, but y'all know I'm gonna take it straight to God, because that's the only person, his vision, I want to be my vision, and I don't want to think I want all these things, manifest all these things that I want, and it's not his vision. Because we're living through our purpose, and our purpose is to fulfill him and to reach out to other people. So I don't want to do anything in vain just to think like, oh, I want to do this, oh, I want to do that. No. If it's not my purpose, if it's not his will, I don't want it. So sometimes when we think about manifesting, I just always think about like the things that I want, the things that I desire that are not of him. So instead of using the word manifest, just like, Lord, give me what is mine. Bless me with what you think that I need. Help me have a clear vision for the things that I want in my life, and not the things that I want in this world. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and then the vision boards, I've made them, I've done them probably every year. A lot of the time it's not in the beginning, well, it's the beginning, but it's kind of like now, more 2-3 weeks into January. But I don't know, when I look at the magazines, I get it, but it kind of goes back to manifesting. I'm looking at these magazines at other people's desires and what I think I want, and the cutouts of like I get it. I'm not knocking anybody that's out here doing vision boards, but for me, I just wanted to do things a little different. So setting my goals is something I wanted to be intentional about, and really figure out what is the root of why I'm not getting these things done, these things accomplished throughout the year after I set them. What is holding me back? What is holding me back? If y'all hear things in the back, we got a little construction worker in the back. Actually, he's my uncle. Sorry, he's my Uncle Tony. Thank you, Uncle Tony. My dad wants to stay in the garage or walkway or something, so y'all might hear him. I'm gonna try to talk loudly and blase. And excuse the shadow. I'm working on my lighting, y'all. I'm in this room. I was gonna do it in the car, but I'm like, they probably so sick of seeing these red seats. So we here. Focus on me, okay? So I'm going to go over the things that I want to be intentional about, the things that I feel like is going to help me with all the rest of the parts of my life, but I need to focus on one thing, okay? So I took some notes, so let's get into those. So my first thing in 2020, towards the end, of course, everybody is posting, you know, how 2020 did them and what 2020 gave them and what it didn't do and what they're not bringing into 2023. You know, towards the end of December, after Christmas, that's when people kind of get into those little, you know, discussions, or, you know, the different posts people post. And I get it. I really want to be intentional about like what I did in 2022 and years before, after that. What I did in 2022, let's start off with, let's start off with what I thought about 2022. What I thought about 2022 was, let's learn some lessons. Let's learn some real lessons that is going to help you throughout your years. First off, you know, I kind of get this word from B. Simone. Of course, she didn't make it up, but what I'm saying is non-negotiables. You have to have some non-negotiables in your life, because if you don't, You won't stand on what you believe in. You know, you want to believe in one thing that I am strongly a believer in is God. And if somebody that doesn't believe in God or not sure, you know, things like that, it's like, how are we going to do this? Because this is who I'm living for. So if you're not really knowing too much about him, and if you don't have any interest in him or wanting to learn, I'm just so eager to keep learning about him. I'm so, like, it just brings me so much joy to learn. And, you know, in my new members class, I just learn so much every Sunday. Reading the book is great. Love it. Going over the discussion is even more great, because it's just like I'm really understanding. And I just get so excited about learning more and more about him. So if I'm having people around me, not necessarily just my partner, but even friends, you know, you want to have that balance of people that are in it with you and are on the same page. Like, I can't be with people that know nothing about God, that don't believe. Like, my goal is to be able to speak to people about how good God is and, you know, all of that. But if you literally have no interest, all I can do is pray for you. You know what I'm saying? Because there's people out here that want to hear. So setting those non-negotiables for your life is a big thing. Not saying you have to have a whole list, because no one's going to be perfect, but at least you should have at least 3 or 4 non-negotiables that you're just not going to deal with in your life, you know, because you're in control of your life and who comes in it. So that's one of my things in 2022. I learned to kind of set those and to stand on them. And I just say lesson learned because, you know, everybody knows I went through a breakup and a transition of, like, living with my parents, you know, bringing my family, my dog, my son into one room, working at a daycare when I owned my own daycare, you know, bills and emotions. And I just learned so much about myself and how I manage those things that I did in a relationship where I didn't have too much worry on. But now I feel like everything is on me. This is the first time me and my ex, we've gone through breakups before. It's never quite felt like this before, because it does definitely feel real. I'm definitely dependent on myself, you know, not at all that saying that he's like not helping or none of that, you know, as far as my son. But as far as when it comes to me, like, Nandi, you are about to have to be a homeowner. You have to take care of you and your son in your house, you know, things like that. It's just like, eye opener, it's on you. So being in the state, if I am in a relationship, to make sure, ladies, that you do stand on, you know, having somebody, because I'm all with, you know, a man being a provider and all that stuff, but you do need to have your own. You do need to have work on your credit, make sure it's, you know, top tier. Make sure that you have your savings, your vacation, your spending, your play money, all that, separate accounts. Like, don't rely on no one else to make sure that you're comfortable, or if something happens, huge change, to where you can't bounce back automatic. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely lesson learned in 2022. So that was kind of like overall, like, just like the big, of course there's little pieces to that, but overall, stand on your non-negotiables, take your lessons, learn them, don't repeat them, is another thing that was real big for me. Like, I'm not going to keep going through the same stuff knowing the outcome's going to be the same or even worse. Why do we put ourselves through so many obstacles and just chaos if we know what the outcome is going to be, hoping that it will be different, instead of like relying on him, praying, and letting him handle it? You know what I'm saying? So just giving it to him. I learned that if you guys not going to put nothing on us that we cannot handle. That is the truth. If you feel like it's overwhelming, we should not be anxious. We should not have anxiety. Anything that brings us that is not of God. So taking those things out is a big thing that I've learned also. Definitely getting in tune with my, like, how do I feel right now? Should I be saying this? Let me not say. I can be in mid-conversation and be like, you know what, I'm not going to say that. And of course people are like, what? No, what? I'm like, no, it wasn't. And I'll explain, like, God is, real big. He has my mind so heavy to where I'm like, whew. I love him so much, but when he has your mind, it literally changes the way you speak, so you have to be mindful of like the things that you say and all of that. So I'm just kind of rambling, sorry, y'all know how I am. But yeah, 2022, make sure y'all go over, review, see what the things that you need, that you don't need, that you want to remove, that but just really learning the lessons that 2022 gave you. I don't like to always think about the negative because we're still here. We're still breathing. So nothing was that bad. So learn your lesson, review, reflect, and then let's move on to 2023. Okay, so as far as like financially, I definitely love that word, financial freedom. Like being in the space that I am now, literally part-time at the childcare, definitely could get more hours, definitely have been getting more hours, but I really want to focus on my YouTube. My YouTube is something that I really feel like I'm here for a purpose. I'm here for y'all. I'm here for y'all to like, just feel comfortable just being your true self. I always say I'm not the best speaker. I don't know, X, Y, and Z, but I do know that when I'm around people, people have told me the same things, and these are in different areas. If I'm at work, if I'm at church, if I'm, hanging with friends, if I'm hanging with some friends that I don't know they friends, and then they meet me and they're like, they're like, you have a great spirit about you. I feel comfortable talking to you. There's a light about you. You can tell that you're genuine. You can tell that you are authentic. Not to toot my own horn, I'm not with being prideful or any of that, but I do listen to what people tell me. So having this platform of just like being me is a huge part of like what I want to bring to others, because there's just so much fake in the world that I feel like we are so stuck on what we want because of what somebody else thinks or because of what somebody else has, where we go, the vacations, how we look, self-care, gym, and life goals are set on other people's expectations and not your own. Like all of that is what I want people to just like focus on their self and just really be their true self, and just like have that like free mind of like, I'm living for me, I'm living for him, I'm living for my family, and everybody else is just like accents around me. But like I feel like we're on the outside and we're just in, but we're so focused on like everybody else around us and not yourself, and that wears us down. That's why people are depressed. Not even saying why people have mental illness, I'm not saying that, but like me, if I was surrounded myself and had a weak mind, I would be depressed. I live with my parents, I'm broke. I had X, Y, and Z before. I don't have anything now, so I know what having nice and when I could just go out and go get, it's not like that no more. If I had a weak mind, I would be somewhere crying every day. I was in a 16-year relationship. I'm not anymore. That is heartache. That is heartbreak. Not being able just to, just go free, go on a trip, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I could really be messed up right now. But because I do have peace, because God has given me that, and knowing that I have things I need to do, now that you need to, like today, baby girl, this is t-shirts from yesterday. I ain't brushed my teeth. I ain't like, but I'm like, I cleaned up. I helped my mom. It was her birthday. Happy birthday to my mommy. Happy birthday to my mommy. Yeah, I do that every time. If you're new to this, anybody that's birthday, I always do a little shout out, same song. But I'm like, I cleaned up. I need to take this video and I'm about to edit it and I'm about to post it because let's go. Let's go. Nadia, what are you doing? Quit procrastinating. That's one of my goals too. But yeah, so YouTube is what I really want to have my financial freedom from, because I feel like this is my purpose and I want to put my everything into this. So I need to start, you know, I'm getting my team together. Shout out to Rachel. Two Rachels, what a coincidence. They're willing to help me. We're actually having a meeting on Saturday and just really start pushing this YouTube, because y'all, I'm about to be monetized. Mark my words, I'm gonna be monetized and I'm gonna be that girl being authentic. No, I'm not about to go get a $3,000 bag to take a picture, but I might take a $3,000 trip to show y'all, like, just being yourself gives you this. You know what I'm saying? Like, just being yourself can get you what you want. So being monetized, and sorry, I got my notes, financial freedom from that. One of my really big things that I want to do too, y'all, is really start giving, helping with charities, going to shelters, even people. There's a lot of people in my community that will be outside giving away coats and, you know, hot meals, and just serving my community. I think is a big part of being able to speak to people, being able for people to feel my vibe and just, like, you know, trust me, talking, communicating. I love to hear people's problems and come out with, you know, maybe little solutions that can help them. I love doing that. But just really serving my community is one of my big things, because we need to give back, you know. And when I do get up there, that's something that I really want to start, is like, not even an organization, going too far, but being able to be at the grocery store and I'm seeing a struggling parent paying for bills. And maybe you don't even have to look like you're struggling, because sometimes, like, that's what I've learned. Having my little car out there, people think I have that bag. They think I have that bag. Do not. Struggling. So when I'm at the store, yeah, I'm looking at my count, switching over, making sure, you know what I'm saying, going in there. But some people don't. I want to be able to have that feeling, like, just pay for it. She might look like she has it, but could be out here like me, because I don't. So just being able to, like, help people is one of my big goals that I really want to start. And of course, right now it won't be financial. Right now, meaning, like, but you never know what can happen next week. But right now it won't be financial, but just like being able to give my service is something that I want to start this year. And then one thing that I really want to do is, as far as financial, again, really standing on my credit. I know credit is very important. My credit is not terrible at all, but really just working on keeping my bills paid on time, and just building my credit up so I can get the house and I plan on getting this condo. I am hoping, I am praying, God willing, that it hasn't even been built yet. I saw it on Zillow. Here's a picture of it. And yes, it's gonna be, I don't even know what it looks like, y'all. I don't know why I'm so stuck on these, but I used to live on the street where it was, and I talk about the area that I want to live in, because like I said, every time that something happens, I move out, I'm always back in this one area, and this is the area that I was, like, raised in. So, and it's up and coming. They're moving everybody out north and moving everybody that they think supposed to be in this area. You know, we ain't doing that. I'm coming back home. I'm gonna be right with y'all in the downtown area, baby. So yeah. But yeah, I'm just really hoping and praying that, you know, and this is like almost a $400,000 investment, but y'all gonna get me there. Y'all gonna get me there. So yeah, I am going to work on my credit, do what I need to do to get this condo, and I am going to be a homeowner. You feel me? Well, a condo owner, whatever. Yeah, that's gonna be me. So I'm working on my credit, just really trying to save and, you know, do the things, whatever I need to do to get this is what I am focused on. So that is a goal, to be a homeowner by the end of the year. And something I've already started and I'm excited about, serving in the church. I went to a church. I need to start being careful about like the stuff I put out there, because, you know, people do be crazy and like trying to follow you and stuff like that. So yeah, I've heard me say the church before, but I was a member of I'm just gonna say it because I don't go there no more. New Beginnings Fellowship, great pastor, Pastor Jackson. No bad blood, no nothing happened, no. I just felt like I outgrew what I was supposed to be doing there and what I wasn't supposed to be doing. I felt like in that place, it just wasn't really the place that I need to be. I did need a more smaller, intimate, for me to be able to get more comfortable and do what I need to by serving, because that's kind of what I was used to. Who knows, maybe later on in the years I might go and grow out of this and go somewhere bigger, but I really feel the church that I'm at now is going to grow. It's going to grow, and I really want to help them get there. Like I was even telling my sister-in-law, like the Facebook, you know, where you click on if you're not in church and you want to watch it online, footage is not that good. I wouldn't watch it. That's what I told her. I said I wouldn't watch it. Like, it's too much clear vision, more focus, audio is better. But I get it, not downing them. They're doing what they can. But we're going to get those fundraisers and, you know, blessings to where we can get a good system to where people will watch him. I want to start getting him on, you know, Instagram and making them little short clips, because y'all, when I say he is a man of God, like his words, his analogy, his speaking, his singing is just like, people need to hear you. People need to hear you. You're going to grow. You're going to be this huge church. I am praying. I am putting that out there for him, because he's a great man and he's a great preacher, and I really want to help that. But I do want to serve, and I am in the dance ministry. I am in the arts ministry, and we are starting this project. I just had a meeting Sunday where we first met, so I'm excited about that, because that was one of my goals. And check, I'm on a committee and we have practices now. So that was one of mine, though, was to serve in the church. And I love to dance. For those who do not know, do have a bad hip. Watch my other vlogs, I talk about it all the time. My hip always hurts, but you know what, I need to be calling these doctors, because I need a hip replacement. They keep telling me, oh, you can wait because you do need one, but you can wait because you're going to have to get another one if you wait too late. I'll get another one. I'm young. I'm in my prime. I'm outside. Hit me, please. Give it to me. I'm tired of the limp. I'm tired of being in pain every day. Give me a hip replacement. So that might be one of my goals. Hip replacement. No, I do need one, though. I do. And of course, working out. I've been doing great. I've been looking great. I've been feeling great. Just being very consistent with that. 2022, I really did a good job. Now 2023, I really want to work on my eating. As far as I am still plant-based, it will be 2 years in March. Excited about that. But I've just really been feeling a certain way about this plant-based, because all this Impossible meat, love it. It gives me hamburger, it gives me spaghetti, it gives me what I need, the taste. But what is it? Every time I think about it, yeah, they got the little ingredients and all that. What is this? What is it? It's given processed. Just egg, love it. Make my omelets be fire. What is it? It got a little bean in it, but what's all this other stuff? It's too many processed ingredients in these foods, and I'm just like, if I'm plant-based, like, I need to be plant-based. So I really want to start like making my own cheese and making my own meats out of like beans and lentils and mushrooms. I'm trying to go there. Shout out to India. She always gets me together. Shout out to India. Shout out to Liz. My cuticles look terrible. I'll show y'all these. Period. Okay, sorry. So yeah, just really working on shopping at the what is it called? Not the grocery stores. Farmers market. I'm on farmers market. Like, I ain't trying to go to no grocery stores no more. Give me a farmers market. Give me the organic, all of that, because y'all, that's how we're living. Him and what we eat, what he gives us, is what's on the earth, and that's what we're supposed to be eating. I'm not saying don't eat meat, all that. Like, do what you do. That dairy, I think that's the key thing. Y'all might want to take that out. But as far as, you know, cooking and eating and just like being healthy, like, we want to take care of the temple. And pulling up at these restaurants, pulling up at these fast food restaurants, all this process. Yeah, when I say children are getting, they getting big. They're getting big. And it's like, I know why. It's because these fast food restaurants are putting more life in this food, as far as like more processed so they can stay longer. And whatever's in there are blowing these children up. And it's just like, we cannot be feeding our kids this. So we really have to be intentional about what we're feeding and what we're putting in our bodies. And that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to get really focused on chopping up, cooking. And I feel like I can, because eventually I want to do that. Put that on my channel. Meal prepping, getting my meats together, freezing it, you know, things like that. It's kind of hard working, you know, really just working. But if this is my full-time job, like, I'm trying to give that to y'all, because this is something that I'm not doing right now. So y'all gonna see the growth, y'all gonna see the change. So get excited, okay? Just get excited. One of my huge things that I have to work on, and this is the thing that I was talking about, like, if you do this, it will help in every other area, is stop procrastinating, self-discipline, and be consistent. I'm trying to be consistent with this YouTube. Definitely 100% be consistent, because that's what's gonna get me there. People are already, I have 269 subscribers. Do I feel like I should have more? Yeah. Because it be like over 260 people watching my videos. So like, where y'all at? Why y'all not subscribed? Just go ahead and get me there, y'all. Like, just, what are y'all on? Are y'all cool? Get me there. Subscribe. Like, it's not that hard. And I'm just playing. I'm not trying to like bully y'all, but like, for real, y'all know how this is how people live. I've even been so intentional of like, I watch vlogs and I listen to music. Now, I'm not sitting up here and saying I'm watching every commercial. I'm not saying that. But I will let the commercials play now, because I know this is how they make their money. And I want people to let my commercials go, because y'all know that's how like that money starts coming in. You have to be intentional about what you're doing. So if I want people to watch my commercials and watch my videos, I'm going to have to do the same. So I tend to like just let the commercials play. Now, sometimes a lot of y'all getting a lot out of hand. Some of y'all getting a little out of hand. Y'all have a 35 minute video with 6 commercials. Now, that's being greedy. Let's not be greedy, because let's wrap it up, you know. But no, like, I'll let the commercials run and things like that. But yeah, just being consistent with everything that I want to do, as far as like my staging, as far as my YouTube. I'm going to have to put in that work, and being consistent is putting in that work. Self-discipline, one thing I've been working on, and I'm so happy, y'all. So I am not a morning person. When I say not a morning person, once I'm out of the bed and like walk around and like open my door, I'm up. I'm good. I am good. Same personality. Hey, how you doing? Good morning. Not one of those grouchy morning persons, but it is literally getting out of the bed. Whew. It gets me every time. So I'll set my alarm, and if it's right here, I'm just snoozing. I have to be at work. My time now is 8:30. It was 8. They switched it to 8:15. Now it's 8:30. They know I'll be late. They're working with me. I love them for that. But another thing, God is not going to bless you with the job and the career that you want if you can't even take care of the one that you have now. You can't even be on time. That's one of the main things. Be on time for work. You're not supposed to be late. There's supposed to be 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out. Like, come on, Nandi. Get up and go to work. Get your son to school on time. You about to get locked up because your son been late the whole year, 2, 3, 4 years. Get up. I have a problem with getting up. So now I put my phone across the room, and my alarm clock is not just like a snooze. It's not just like, I'm about to show y'all. I can't get, you know, what you call them, but it's Gracie's Corner. Yes, Gracie's Corner. Good morning. That right there, I sing it to my kids all the time. I always put it on. It puts me in a good mood. It puts me in a good mood. So it's really been helping. I'm gonna give y'all a little snippet of it. Listen to it. Yeah. She said, good morning, good morning. Today's gonna be a great day. Good morning, good morning. Nothing special. Yeah. Yes, I am so happy. Good morning.
Sensational.
She kills it. Shout out to Gracie. Please don't copyright me, because I like that song. I'm gonna try to split it up, you know. Good morning. So just having self-discipline, that's literally my self-discipline right there, because woo, self don't be wanting to get up. Self don't be wanting to get up. And I got up. I gets up. I was late one day, not to work, but dropping my son off. But yeah, I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself. Good job, self. So last but not least, family. I want to get more connected, get more involved with my family. Like literally, like this, we share the same blood. The blood that gives me strength from day to day. It will never, ever, ever lose. Okay, sorry. We be sharing the same blood. And I just feel like the older I get, the less connected I am. And that goes for like my nephews. I always feel some type of way about my nephews, because I'm like, dang, like my nephews, you know, like so I just want to like just get more connected on like what they're doing. I want them to know how much I do love them and how much I want to support them, and just being able to support them is one of my things financially. But yeah, just getting more connected with my family, my mother, my dad. You know, I'm staying with them. I tend to like stay in my room a lot more now, just going out there doing things that they enjoy doing, watching TV, watching my cousin Jaden. Shout out to my cousin Jaden. Shout out to my cousin Neil Ivy, Notre Dame coach, period. Used to play on the Notre Dame years back. Was assistant coach, and now she's the head coach. Good job. Congratulations. Love her. She's a big, you know, a person that is like, I used to say my hero. That's a person that influenced me a lot, just by like staying on the grind, staying consistent. Like, it's her son Jaden Ivy plays on the Detroit Pistons. He's been doing his thing. He has been doing his thing. The team, I did a couple little FanDuel bets, and you know, but his points be up there, so he's doing a good job. You know, the team needs to get on it, because what y'all doing? But he's been killing it. Shout out to Jaden. Go follow him. But yeah, why did I get on that? Oh, I don't know. Oh, my dad loves to watch him on YouTube. When I say he barely watches the game, but he's gonna watch them highlights 4 or 5 times, and 4 and 5 different ones. And yeah, he loves to watch them. And you know, just being out there, because he likes to talk about like, you see them points, you know, things like that. My son, you know, doing more things that he enjoys, you know, just going more places with him, letting him experience a little bit more of like Indianapolis, because that's one thing that I want to do. I stay in Indianapolis, Indiana, y'all, and I only know east side. I know all the east, west, north, south, but like I stay right here. But there's a whole nother circle over that. I want to start exploring my city, y'all, like restaurants, places, you know, kids activities, all that. Like there's so much, and we go to the same thing. So I want to really start exploring my city and hanging with family and just getting to really know them, my brothers, my sisters, just talking to them more, not being so stuck on other people and, you know, even friends. Love them, you know, I want to have that connection with them and, you know, have that, but I do want to spend more time with my family, because I feel like family is very important, but I feel like we are not, you know how like with social media has been like destructive. Okay, it's been destructive, and I'm trying to get it to where we can still have it, we can still look at it, we can still have inspiration, look at the outfits, have funny videos, but we need to put a time limit on it. The focus on it shouldn't be so like, oh, let me post. Like, spend time with your family, you know. So I want us to be able to still have that, but like back in the day when there wasn't social media, like I just feel like we did more stuff as a family. I feel like our conversations on the phone used to be a lot more like getting to know each other because we haven't seen each other. It's not like social media, we feel like we know everybody because we see them on social media. Sometimes I'll be at the store and I follow somebody, ain't never saw, hey girl, I don't know you. It's okay, be nice, but I'm saying like, I don't know you. But I feel like social media has made us been like, just, we know everybody, we know everything that's going on, we're able just to post it, and now we know you're married, now we know you had a baby, now we know, like, it's just too much. So being more connected with my family is probably my last one, but our main ones, I hope y'all heard that through this whole little chit chat ADHD conversation that I just had. Being consistent, self-discipline, and procrastination is the things that I definitely want to work on, because that's what's gonna get me to the top. Okay, the top of what I think the top is for me: financial freedom, having a relationship with my family, and putting God first. That's about it. I taped another video. It's 2023. Watch me grow, watch me, you know what I'm saying, flourish, watch me do what I said I'm gonna do through him, because he has my heart and he has my mind, and nothing else matters. Okay, fight me. What's up? No, I'm just playing. All right, y'all, catch y'all on the next video. Next video will be a little bit more like outside. We're gonna do something. I'm not sure yet, but we're gonna do something. It's gonna be less talking, because this mouth can go. I know, I'm sorry, but like I said, fight me. See y'all in the next one. Mwah.